Welcome back to game 2, Mayans against Mongols, and Edie just typed classic here. Yes, this is a classic AOC matchup. Mayans against Mongols, hopefully should be interesting. Mayans probably still the favorite civilization here, but Mongols can be quite strong as well, and we're going to find out here. Edie with the Mayans, a civilization that he used to play a lot, and he used to be really good with Mayans in my opinion at least. So let's see how this map is looking. 2 sheep yet to be picked up, Mongols safe in the back. 4 in the back here, and the second stone also safe in the back. This is nice. You go lame and abusing rusty player. No, I think not. I hope not. It's possible though. And second boar inside, 4 deer inside for Edie. This is awesome. Main stone quite forward actually. Second and third gold on the side are outside. So the map for Edie okayish, I guess. We have a relic close, a second relic close to Eddie's base as well. And I hope to see Edie go for bloomed archers and maybe even some fast imp stuff, maximum of 2 TCs. But of course this can turn totally different way. And you never know. I don't know how Edie used to. I know how Edie used to play this, like really aggressive. Usually we've seen it in game 1, but we might see something different for Edie here in these games. And JonSlow has developed a little bit. He has adapted the playstyle, I guess, to the Volatile Kingdoms, to the Tower Rush builders and so on. So I hope to see a very good game here. We have the main gold for JonSlow on the side, extra gold deep but safe in the back here, and JonSlow scouted it already. The second gold inside but far forward, third gold on the left hand side is outside, and the main stone also on the left hand side. Now where's that second stone? That's on the other side here. No safe stone for JonSlow, at least not really. The main stone, I can take that, but if Edie was JonSlow, I guess we would see a trash here. Plan is always to trash, right dear? Yeah, I'm gonna try this. Let's see if it's going to succeed here actually. Deer inside for JonSlow as well, really close this TC. This is awesome, and he's on the way to feudal age. Mongols of course getting up really fast. We have 25 population for terror. No villages on stone. We won't see Mangada in castle age, too bad, but yeah, it doesn't really make sense to go for them against the bloomed archers, I guess. And we have an extra stone, an extra goal on the right hand side of the map, 1 relic in the neutral zone, and there is another relic quite close to Edie actually, not really neutral. You know why? I fast imp? Yeah, let's hope so. Edie is on 27 pop. That's not really looking like a fast imp. Market and blacksmith coming up, so a rather defensive build order in this game for JonSlow. And I think we will see Edie go for a castle, I hope at least. And he's on stone with 3 villages expected. 3 villages on gold as well. Edie is up to feudal age, market coming up, blacksmith resources looking decent. He's taking the last of the deer here, and then he will be fine. He will be able to click up to castle age without delay. And yeah, sending all the villagers to 1 tile of stone is not the best idea, but both players are now on the way up to castle age, and of course JonSlow is going to be there first, and he's Xing. I think he just saw the stone and told Edie about this. Yeah, I'll show you later. No, not sure what they're talking about. I missed that. Now JonSlow is almost up to castle age. There's a good amount of food and wood in the bank actually. I always tell my real plan. I think Edie has done it a lot of times, actually tell the real thing in like random rated 1v1 games. Town center coming up on the wood line on the main gold, beautiful TC spot. And second TC coming up on the wood line in the back here, that's okay I guess. And no monastery? No, there's the monastery from JonSlow. Both on the way for Edie, not for Terra here, still missing some wood to get that upgrade. And I thought he just clicked it, but maybe we did it already, that's also possible. I didn't really follow this. And the first monk on the way, scout is stood around, which is very important. And Edie is going for the castle, but where? Do we see the castle coming up? Actually, no. We have a TC coming up on the main gold, so Eddie's lying now. Interesting. Gigolo mode activated. And we have an X for the castle, just where the berries are. And Edie is putting a monastery there, so at least something is true, but it's not a castle. And JonSlow can see the mill, he can see the villagers building, and that's the castle now actually. So Edie told the truth here. X your castle, and Terra doesn't have a castle, so no, we're not going to see an X here. Loom coming in from JonSlow quite early on this time, but I think it's better than too late. And he's going for the boom here. 10 villages ahead compared to Eddie's, getting the relics in, and now Eddie's also going with the monk here to grab that first relic. Question is it going to be 3 against 2 relics or 4 against 1. I think JonSlow is already up to 3 and there's only 1 relic left. JonSlow is really close. He's got a scout here. He's getting that last relic. That's 4 against 1 relics, 4 terror. And that castle is up. But what is Edie going to do with the castle? He is not going fast imp really. He is producing 1 plumed archer here. He's got a few monks, but he's not really going aggressive. That mixed style strategy is something that usually is quite difficult to do. On the other hand, he's now using the market to click up to Imperial Age, and we have it. We have the 2 TC relatively fast imp from Edie. Exactly what I hoped for. He didn't go for the 3rd TC, so it's actually fine for him. And JonSlow on the other side of the map, the 3 TCs happily booming, clicking up to Imperial Age as well, and that's just amazing. Edie 2 TCs, 48 villagers, JonSlow 71, and he's not really far behind. I guess Mongols bonus a little bit, and a pretty nice build order for JonSlow this time. Siege Workshop coming up, actually it's the second, and Siege Workshop and the University here. And there's the first Plumed Archers moving forward, but it's minute 24, almost 25. Not going to be able to do a lot. And I think with the Mayans coming up, JonSlow should be able to defend, and maybe a castle not too far forward, maybe to protect the main stone here. Possible, there's enough stone now for JonSlow. Yeah, between the Siege Workshops and the Monastery, that's good. And that's actually a pretty nice wall off here. Edie is up to Imperial Age, Eagle Warrior on the way, interesting choice, he's going for barracks. Does not go for a second castle here, only got the 1 and he's doing petards. But he's going to be a little bit surprised to see that JonSlow is also up to him, and I think he might be. Castle is coming up. What is Terror doing now? That's the only question. What to do against the Eagle Warriors. Actually, he probably saw them because he's going for Scorpions, and there's the walls going down. Squires on the way from Edie as well, and the first Eagles moving in. Can they do some damage here? Let's slow down a little bit. The monks will go down, and there is now Mangedai and Scorpions behind that castle, so Edie cannot really do a lot. He needs a trebuchet, but JonSlow can go for counter traps. There's a trap actually immediately on the way, and whoa, Edie resigned? What? Did he call it GG? Maybe he did. Heavy Scorpion on the way from JonSlow. Nice idea. Edie didn't even call it while in game. I'm not sure if the recorded game stopped or maybe Edie really resigned. I hope it's not the broken game. But you can see JonSlow is far ahead and Edie won't be able to do damage really. It could have been an interesting game in post-imp then, or in mid-imp, but Edie is so far behind in economy that JonSlow should be fine here. Hope you enjoyed this game still, and one more coming up. See you there. See you in the next game. GG.